Screamers like
Alright,
that.
and we are back with the second part of Empire of the Lost. We pick back up now, 2 days later, after traveling completely, finding the group currently looking off on a tall hill, going down into a decline area. In the distance you see a river piercing through the tall pine trees, and on the other side of that river, a small clearing where the skeleton features of a building seems to lay. And while looking up down from where you're at, 2 flickering braziers and the sight of what looks like movement active in that area. On one side of the ruined temple is 2 carts, horsed by 2 horses. And amongst these horses and whatnot through the trees, you catch sight on what looks like demonic features, currently unloading barrels of who knows what off of the carts, going back and forth.
Oh.
Well, it looks like someone's home.
They have horses.
Are we
And
following the
demons.
initial plan?
I would like to stealth, please. I'm scared.
Could
Right this
also
very
just
second.
drop a big celestial spear on them from this distance.
You guys
Soften
are
up the
approximately about over 200 feet away. You're looking at them in a distance.
Yeah, they're only seeing us if they're like going out of their way to search.
Is there any sort of geological feature we might use to get closer without being seen?
You have all the trees. It's just currently you're on an incline looking down at the decline that you can see them. If you got further onto their level, the trees would be obscuring a lot of what you could see.
Are the trees behind us, or are we just?
You're
still
in
on
the
ship?
trees itself. You're just on an
I
incline
try
of
to
the
stealth forward.
forest.
How
But-
close does the tree line get to the building?
It stops once it gets to the river, and then past the river that cuts off the rest of the forest to where the building was. All trees that probably was in that building area got cut out, so it's a good span of around, you give or take, 200 or so, or actually less than 200, about 70 to 80 feet worth of like property space where there's no trees. But then beyond that, the forest picks back up around the ruined temple.
Are we still following our initial plan of who goes and who stays at a distance, or?
I mean, this is a good distance. You've got a decent view of what's going on there. Can we see inside the chapel?
No,
Or is it? Okay.
you can just tell it's ruined. It still has a roof.
Yeah.
So should me and Arsus hang back here and prepare to do what we need to do if it comes to that?
Okay, I'd like you a little bit closer to the fight in case we need you, but
Once you move forward, I'll trail behind a bit.
Okay. Yeah, and considering there are demons down there, at least we know that it wouldn't just simply be a wasted blast if she were to use it.
I could try to move forward and see a little bit more.
How stealthy are you?
Quite.
Well,
If you
we
want.
should be able to get fairly close. The river will probably mask a lot of our movements.
I don't
or
know,
give
I'd
us
like-
away immediately as you hear us splashing through it.
Yeah, I feel like it might be good to have someone scout first, see exactly what we're up against.
Is it worth trying to look around the place to see if there's an entrance that's not the front door?
I'm going to try and make a spot check from where we are to pick out any particular details I can see. Please?
You may attempt.
18. I'm looking for like trapdoors to cellars, roads connecting.
There's
like,
nothing,
nearby.
no way you could see anything like that. You're only seeing a detail because of its size. You can't
Yeah.
see anything that particular from this range.
I mean,
Can't see a
how
path
should
leading from it. somewhere?
Well, look,
It's trees.
If we're
It's
trying to spot things, isn't that what we need a scout for?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just
It's
curious.
partially
to see
ruined,
if it's
right? So there might be a collapsed wall somewhere on the outside.
possibly. If you think you're confident enough, Melindis.
I'd certainly give it a shot. I'm fast enough to get back if something happens.
Yeah, trying to lead them straight to us if that happens. Like try and like weave out.
Obviously.
Obviously, yeah. Okay, cool.
I mean, we could set an ambush here, so you could lead some straight back to us.
Aye.
Something out that
Or
ambush.
if any just find you.
Probably not a good idea. We should just scout first.
Yeah. Hide behind some trees.
If they are waiting for us, they probably have sentries somewhere.
I mean, here's a really good spot for a sentry. You can see what's going on down there.
If we're gonna do this, just do it and not waste any time.
Alright.
Fiona, if they catch you, scream like hell.
It's not Fiona who's going.
Yeah.
Melandra, sorry. I'm going to sit down by a tree so they can't see me from the hill.
Alright, I am going to do my fucking best to, because now I'm scared.
It's
Fuck
fine.
me up, fam.
It's fine.
Something bad's gonna happen. I'm gonna do my best to get close enough to see what the fuck the situation is around this ruin.
Melindis, as you move off by yourself, you all stand there watching while she disappears in the obscurity of the high pine trees going down the decline towards this building. Melindis, I need you to make a move silent and a hide check.
I'm scared. Everybody fucking cross your fingers.
That's what your class is made for.
Good thing I have high speed and skill.
Don't fuck it up.
So, you guys wait as Melindis moves ahead. Then Melindis, let's move you to this map.
Oh no, there's a map! Fuck.
The sound of the loud braziers burning their tenders and whatnot echoes in a chorus with the river flowing through here. The sound of wildlife is still apparent as you quickly move up to this one pine tree, pressing your back against it. Looking over the corner, you can see in your vision approximately 6 demons currently looking to be working about, heaving these barrels off of the wagons one by one and placing them currently in front of this ruined building, which, getting this close, you can just see how decrepit it is. The rock itself seems to be breaking in on itself, but surprisingly enough, the structure and overall foundation still stands, but any significant force that you expect to hit it could send this entire building crashing. The main doors to the building itself seem to be closed, and the demons, as far as you can tell, have not seemed to notice you.
I want to look more closely at them, what they have on them, and what exactly they're moving.
So taking a closer look at the demons, their skin seemed to be black and withery. They seem to have like Taurus-like skulls with horns ejecting out of each side, and wearing very little clothing, though you can tell on each of them seems to be either a sword or on their back a a bow. And as far as you can tell about the barrels, they just seem to be closed.
There's no markings on them or anything.
Not that you can see.
Do they look weathered at all?
They don't. They don't seem to be suffering from any natural wear and tear.
Jeez, I don't really want to get much closer. What do am I close enough to see much of what's going on across the river?
As far as you can see, it just seems like they are moving these barrels on and off of the cart.
Okay. Is there anywhere closer I can get with just as much cover as I've got now?
You would have to make an attempt off of what you can see.
I guess I'll try for the tree on my right. Well, the map's left.
Alright. Go ahead and
Make another check for that.
you just move with the rolls that you have.
Okay. I would like to get... yeah, probably about right there.
As you press up against your back against this tree, it doesn't seem like they have noticed you.
Are those barrels that are over there by the building?
Yes, it seems to be more.
Do they look basically the same as the ones that are being unloaded?
It does.
Okay. Yeah, it would not be smart to try and get any closer. Oh, I see more horses over there. Okay, that's good to know. I am gonna head back.
Quickly or slow?
Very carefully.
Right. As you turn around and begin to leave this area after seeing all you can see. So the equivalent of around about an hour passes before Melindis makes her way back.
Glad you're not dead. So, what'd you see?
Why? Not much. The building is... it looks like a strong enough wind could bring the whole thing down. It's not in good shape. And there is still a roof. And that's worth noting that if it does come down, the roof will come down on top of whoever's in it. There are... before the river, there are 6 demons unloading that cart. Barrels. The barrels have no markings, they're in good condition. Across the river, I was able to see 4 more demons and 2 more horses with what looks like more cart hitchings. There are also some barrels by the front of the building, and there's a demon near them.
Perhaps those barrels are filled with some sort of explosive material?
That's what I was thinking.
Or perhaps
I
people
don't think
for easy
they'd need
transport.
that much to take that building down.
Probably overcompensating, but yeah.
Well, yes, it would be sufficient to probably dig into the ground and bury everyone very, very conveniently.
Should we, like... okay, so, quick question, because I don't know if this is racist or not. Can you breathe fire?
No, I wouldn't necessarily call that racist. Just ignorant, I suppose. No. That's... It depends on the color of the scales.
So what can you breathe?
Dark magic.
Oh, well. I looked over to Ro. You get another one for you.
Oh, good.
Well,
She can breathe on you.
can't do it very often.
Okay.
While you were down there, did you see anything that could give us a little bit more of an indication who we're dealing with?
No, I got as good a look at them as I could. Like I said, there was no markings on the barrels. There wasn't even really any weathering on them, and there wasn't anything but weapons on the demons: swords, bows.
Wow.
And I couldn't get any closer without being spotted, so I couldn't see very well what they were carrying on the other side of the river.
And you saw no mortals, no humans, beastkin.
No, just demons, silently hauling.
I would be half inclined to lean on our backup plan as an opener.
We're only doing that if we have to. It's too risky.
It's a very good reactive strike if they're all demons.
Quite a lot of them. There are 10 just that I could see.
Exactly.
And I couldn't get all the way around the building to see if there were any more.
And they were just out in their demonic visages, no...
Yes,
That's scary.
no humanness at all.
Astrid, correct me if I'm wrong, but if I remember my teachings right, you have to be kind of a badass to be able to do that in the demon world.
Well, there's different.
Or at least have some
with
kind of help, I would assume.
Shaitans, we're allow ourselves to pass through the plane. Can I roll a knowledge demon just make sure that I got all this information right out, Ash? Okay. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure I have the idea. I have the right idea, but I just want to make sure that I'm saying this correctly. 43.
Demons can't be in their demonic forms without help from something on this plane.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, demons can't really be in their demonic form without help. Now, whether they've just mutated the body so much that it renders them completely, like they couldn't really pass as whatever they might have possessed, because for all we know, I mean, demons come in all shapes and sizes. They could simply just have possessed Beastkin body and just mutated it to the point that it looks indiscernible from, or not indiscernible, discernible from other Beastkin. But
Ash, did I get a good enough look at them to be able to determine whether or not that is the case for them? Okay.
Is there any chance they could be not perhaps lesser demons, but lesser spirits? Not quite full demon, like a
possible.
quasimp sort of thing.
Is it possible
Is there-
they're autonomous somehow?
Is there something like that? Like lesser, like really lesser demons like that?
You're just believing that she saw them and they're just demons, but they just took on more demon form than human.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
look like demons and not humans.
Well, if I doubt, like, either way they would be not at their full power on this plane anyway, but I doubt that was their true form. They could
Well,
probably.
That's
Yeah.
worrying, then.
And how do we want to deal with this? You all know my plan. It's march in there and kill everything. I'm open to better suggestions.
We can
I don't
try
know.
and skirt around the outside at this distance.
We could try
And I
and.
could do more scouting, but
Will
that's
they be
taking up a
weak?
good chunk of time.
Will it be weaker during the day?
No, we don't.
No?
Being
Like
at
direct
night doesn't
sunlight.
change anything.
No.
No, nothing like that. We could try and cause, like, sabotage something, maybe somehow set fire to whatever
you?
and
Fiona,
blow
could you
up.
fire an arrow that was on fire and hit one of those barrels? And if they are explosive,
I thought of that, but in the case that they're not explosive and we just fired an arrow at them showing them our location that we're here, I'd rather it be
unless
something
all
more...
of us are somewhere else.
We
and
don't
she's
know
the
the
if
other
only
the
one there.
barrels in there or not, if she might be.
Yeah, if they do see
I
an
don't
arrow
believe
come at
they
them.
do have her, but we need to make sure that that is the case, I suppose.
Mhm.
Well, it doesn't
Like I
look
said,
like
it
we're
looked
going
like
to
there
get.
was another cart, but I couldn't see it.
I don't
separate
think we're going to
horses.
get the benefits of your blessing, Narcissus. Seems like it's too much time to walk down there.
Yeah.
Maybe I just need
It
to
is
go
if
down
we-
there with you all.
If by some unfortunate happenstance you do fall unconscious,
I wouldn't be
I would
doing
not.
that if I was in the mix of it.
true.
And that means I wouldn't have to be hanging around the outskirts either, and I'd make sure to keep everyone in best health that I could.
I think in the circumstance, me and Akiyama involving ourselves would be more possible. If we're only worrying about the ground forces.
And then, after we secure the outside, then perhaps we do move off, but that's for then.
Well, someone's been trying to watch us, and these demons are somehow able to assume a more demonic form. So, as Astron said, someone's helping them. We're expecting them, maybe looks inside, if he's decided to show his face. I'm guessing there's at least a powerful caster in there as well.
I mean, I also couldn't say whether they were in a demonic form or their bodies had just decayed.
Well,
Perhaps.
after you get to the people on the outside, I don't see why the inside should be much of a problem. We have someone who has the ability to be able to solve all of it in one. The threat should be enough.
Yeah, and considering how he was talking to me, it sounded like he was already here, that he was waiting for me.
Then how do we do
I
this?
doubt he's going to be anywhere near this area.
Did you hear anything like echoing or reverberation when you were talking to him?
Can I do a history to see if I can remember anything like that from the other side?
Roll your acoustic skill.
Yeah. Was he
Roll your audio memory.
To be fair, you didn't roll it when you were there, so you don't know.
Okay, so like a listen or something when I was there. I get what you're saying. No, I can't. I wasn't listening for anything like that.
Speaking of a listen, can I roll that right now so that I can be making sure that no one is sneaking around us while
Yes,
we're
yes, you
chatting?
can.
Good idea.
Because
How long?
I didn't do
these,
it down there, so
How long do these blessings take to perform?
It would take me a few minutes for each of you.
And what these blessings give.
alright, I'm okay with that.
It gives you temporary aid.
In what way? Like,
Make us more durable, stronger.
In more ways than one, yes.
alright.
Then prioritize your targets with it if we're all going down now.
Yeah. Because otherwise, those few minutes that you take doing someone's gonna be wasting up another person's blessings time. So.
So do we just go as far as we dare before giving up the location? Do that and then charge?
Right now we have the surprise. I don't want to cause too much of a ruckus that Lux could just escape.
We need to be as quiet and as careful as possible until we know what's inside that building and what's inside those barrels.
I'm not very sneaky or very quiet.
Nor am I. I'm
Yeah.
possibly the least subtle person that's ever
Like,
lived.
Would we want okay, because what I'm
Fiona
saying
and I
is-
could sneak around either side of the building and meet in the back if you're willing to wait for us.
Yeah, the thing I believe is that we shouldn't go in guns, not guns, but swords drawn and spells out.
It may be beneficial if he expects us later as well, so we have all of this time to find out what we can.
Well, yeah, they are still preparing. That's
Yes,
something.
but do we want
For
to
something, at least.
walk in while they're still preparing, catching them unawares, but them not being completely
Well,
on
well,
guard?
I think
They-
I'd rather know what's happening to the best of my ability before
Okay.
going in.
So you want to head
We
back
don't know
down there?
anything. We just know that they're moving barrels.
So should we wait and keep an eye on them for a few hours?
I think that's a waste. If we're gonna go, we need to go.
Yeah, if we wait, that may give them a chance to fully prepare their trip. Though, the question is, how do we approach? Are we with
Even if we
the
know
other Mel
what's in the
scouting?
barrels, as long as they're not entering the building, it doesn't make a difference.
True enough. But what if?
Well, eventually
we-
I think we will end up in the building.
And
I
then
couldn't-
after
I
we
wasn't even able
secure
to
the
see how they were
outside,
getting
we can
the
actually
barrels
have a
across the
look.
river.
My question is, are we going to go and speak to them first, or are we going to go and murder them? I'm guessing Lux wants to speak, hence all of this. If we go in there and they start hearing sounds of battle, they may alter their plans. He may try and escape. Even if
Exactly.
we have Vayana and Mel around the back to cut off his escape.
So perhaps we go and speak until speaking is no longer an option.
Chances are, if we speak, they'll want to speak within
Yes,
the
and we
church.
can also
That's what
we
I'd
can-
prefer to do.
and we can also let our stealthy characters stealth up first and get
I would
prepared
like to
if
find
anything.
the back door, yes.
All right. Well, we'll give you, I guess, about an hour or so to get down there and see what's up, and then we'll start heading down.
I don't see why we don't go down first and begin speaking to them immediately and draw as much attention away from them while they sneak in as we can.
Or
We
that.
just need to do both at the same time.
I'd say
Make
15
it
minutes
much easier and it'd waste a lot less time.
Fair
Okay
enough.
then.
We either
So, yeah.
all go now, or Faye and I start first, and you start in a bit.
No, we go
Maybe not
together.
an hour, but
Yeah, if something goes wrong, it's better we're closest to one another.
Yeah. Okay, so everyone wants to come down. Arceus, you gonna like hang back by the tree line, or?
I-
Okay.
I'll hang back then too. We shouldn't leave anyone on their own.
Yeah.
How far is
sure.
it from the? It's like a 70-foot dash from the tree line to the, from the like tree line to the river to the chapel, right?
But then again, I mean, okay, Akiyama, you're a really good speaker. We might need you for this little
Yeah.
talk to just,
if they're going to talk, I think you should go with them.
That's true. I'm good at angry faces, not much else.
Don't know
and
what
I
you're
won't
going
be
to
there if I'm
talking
finding the
about.
back door.
organized.
Well, I mean, you're good at stalling. Maybe.
This is a hostage negotiation.
This
We
is
need someone who
hostage.
Done
can.
a hostage negotiation before.
Have you?
No.
You haven't. Oh.
Never.
Well, first time for everything. That's a very good time to learn.
Closest thing to a hostage negotiation was convincing my friend to give me back a bottle of wine I was keeping.
That's exactly the kind of mentality you
Well,
need to
it's
go
good
in with.
practice at least.
If you upset your friend, they break the bottle. If you're too soft, they keep the bottle. You need to be just right to actually get the bottle back, and that's what you need to do now. Good work, Akiyama. Well volunteered.
I mean,
I don't like the analogy.
I don't want Arceus back there on her own, so I think those two go around back and we all go through the front door.
Honestly, I say fuck the backup plan. We all go down together. The stealthy one's stealth. We
I
march
think
up
we
as a
should
big
all go
column
together.
and be like, yo, we're your boys. Come at me.
Yeah, like, do we want to all be together? Because what if, like, they get us all into, like, a cage or something? I don't know.
It'll be a bloody big cage.
Well, then Faye and I will be outside the building on the other side.
Right.
And that's why they're not with us.
Okay. And
Yeah, I
so,
think that's fine.
alright. So, is anyone being left behind by the tree line, or is Arceus also coming with us?
Arceus is coming with us.
Okay.
I don't think it's a very good idea to leave anyone behind now.
Alrighty. Then that's the plan. We definitely shouldn't be start going down all together, so I guess.
Start going. Go.
Well, before you do leave, since we're not going to be all together, it's important to stay sharp, yeah? Be aware of your surroundings. And by the gods, let's make it out of this unscathed. And I use Beyond Us on the 6 of you, including Arceus. And for this scenario, you all
Sorry,
get...
what?
You're all getting 54 temporary hit points
Yeah, boy.
and 10 defense.
I just went over 100.
I'm sorry, for how long does this last?
Until the next encounter.
That is
defense. I got
shit,
11
boy.
defense points. I got 11 defense points.
I'm on 23 defense.
Well then, let's go then.
Wait, so 54 temporary HP and what?
10 defense.
10?
Shit!
Chris, you've been holding out on this, boy.
No,
Well, we haven't
he's-
fought anything forever.
He's used this ability
true.
before.
Yeah,
No.
I used it on Akiyama.
Yeah.
In the other fights.
It was really useful.
Really? When?
He was in the dark.
For
I think it was right before.
Avatar. Like the last couple of facility
Yeah.
fights. I was using
Yeah.
it on.
Oh, I must have been too fucking stressed out to notice that happening because I.
No,
can't
it's because
remember.
only I got it because I was the only one actually there to be hit by him.
Mm-hmm. So let's
No, you only got it because my magic was low enough to where only one person could get it.
Yeah.
make our way down then. You two can go off a little first.
Okay.
Do you want to give us at least a few minutes head start?
Just go. Just stop speaking.
All right,
Go.
then.
You two hurry, we'll walk behind.
I'll take the right.
Go together.
Okay.
So, are you all going as a group, or are you splitting off?
The two people are splitting off. Fayana and Melinda's. We're following behind in like a couple minutes, letting them get a little headway first. Believe that's what everyone's saying, right?
Yes.
Right. There we go.
I'd say give us at least 15 minutes.
No, not 15 minutes. God no.
Yeah, like a couple minutes.
Okay,
Not too
fine.
much time.
I'm taking the right side.
Okay.
Alright. And temporary defense, was 56? 56?
54.
54, alright. 10 defense.
What is?
Alright. So, Melindis and Fayana. Melindis and Fiona being a couple of minutes ahead.
Yep.
Hold on, moving you back over to this map.
In case I'm not supposed to, Ash, I am seeing the map right now.
Are you?
Yeah, I can see like
It's all white.
a grid and board and
Yeah.
yeah,
I see trees. We've got a big black square where I assume the chapel is.
yeah. There you go.
How were you guys able to see the map?
You must have dragged us all over.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't. You guys have been on the same player tab altogether.
Well, for some, I was seeing white ever since like we started like after we started the conversation with Melinda's coming back,
Yeah.
I believe.
Well, I couldn't see it. But then again, my computer's giving me fucking problems.
Thanks, Roll20.
Yeah, it's been acting super weird. I also still don't have all my token actions. I just have one.
Everybody
I think
refresh.
it's having problems.
I could see I can only see like the starting screen now.
Yeah.
Starting map.
That's awkward.
I don't know if it's Roll20 or my actual computer, because like my screen is actually flashing black.
Flashing black.
Yeah, like it flashes
I think
black.
I think
it.
I think
You'd
it's
better
just,
restart. You'd better refresh the page.
Wait, your
Yeah.
screen or okay, yeah, because
Like,
I think
like,
it might just be
everything.
Ash going through the taking your
No,
token over
like,
and roll
literally
20.
my
No, I'm
entire
not.
Like,
Oh, your
like, I can't-
entire
Yeah,
screen. Well, that's
Yeah.
that's not roll
Obviously
20.
your computer. Yeah.
yeah.
Check your wires.
Why even ask?
Like it stayed black for like 10 seconds, and I was afraid that it was just going to die. I was
Yeah, I
very.
mean, like, you're coming through fine, so.
Yeah, it's fine now.
Oh, it's fine now. I see.
Yeah, it was like if you like, I was freaking out a little while ago.
hmm Hmm.
So there should only be 2 people on this map.
Adrian and Kelsey.
The 2 people see this map.
Yes.
Yep.
Alright.
I see them now.
Oh boy. Oh. Oh fuck.
Don't panic. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
So as you 2 start to come off the incline, moving out of the forest, first I'm going to need both of you to roll a move, silent, and hide.
Shit.
You better not say shit since you offered to do this. I hope that you have good move, silence, hide.
Oh, I said it in text and not in character, even though I had large amounts of times to do so. Good job.
Yeah, this is not. Yeah.
Oh.
Silent and hide. Cool.
Okay. Who suggested you went with Melinda's then?
Melinda.
Did you yourself? Melinda. Okay.
Melinda's did.
Yeah.
Isn't-
And Kelsey's
yeah.
like, oh, I'll say nothing.
Going well, guys. Going well. Melinda's just face palms as she's going somewhere else. Just leave her.
I somehow moved my token. I don't know how I did that. I didn't mean to.
Are
Shit,
you
fuck. No, I'm not okay. Everything's going wrong. I'm really nervous. Okay. I'm having performance
through this.
issues.
Don't worry. You're
There we go, okay.
you're
We're
gonna
good.
be fine. Your numbers are fine. It's
Everything's fine.
sorry.
Just do it.
So, moving through here, the 2 of you slide down. Melinda, she moves close to the tree that you initially came to. But as you press up against it, you just hear cracks, snaps, and pops as Fiona starts like pushing through the brushes, and Basically, not being as silent as you would have hoped.
I silently curse her in my head for not having told me that she's loud as a goddamn drunk horse.
And with that, you hear the sound of
Shit.
Well,
as you look over the branch, or the bark, and you see the one demon that was just been pressed up against a rock, looking to be chewing on something, just move across from the other side of the rock and look in the direction of the trees over here. And one moment.
So be safe, depending on how stupid you two are.
you mean depending on how loud she keeps being?
Well, depending on how this goes, because I'm pretty sure he's like already seen you.
How does a hunter not have move silently?
She's a skill build, not speed, apparently.
No excuse.
Excuse. If Floyd was here, we'd be spinning in his grave.
Hey! Who's over there?
Okay.
Don't say anything.
Oh, I don't fucking say shit. God fucking damn. God fucking damn it, Faye.
Playing games, eh? I'm up to play. You hear the sound of a weapon unsheathing as Melendez, you can hear the sound of this creature making an approach. Keep in mind, Fayana, you're not behind anything where you're at right now.
Fuck. Can I move to hide behind something?
You're in the open.
Can I move right here to is that behind something?
Don't
or is
fucking
it-
get closer to me!
So what you're saying is you want to move silently?
And hide.
Mm.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is that you are in the open when he was calling out to you, and you're moving to this tree when he was looking at you.
Motherfucker. I don't know what to do. I'm
Do
scared.
not fucking get closer to me, you fucking dick.
Curl up into a ball and cry. The ultimate defense.
Stall.
Or just
What'd you do?
fucking
You
run.
Stall.
Or just book it.
No one say anything. She
Ah.
got herself into the situation by saying nothing. She can get herself out of it.
I swear to
okay.
fucking god, if you get me spotted,
Fine.
I'm gonna kill you myself.
Don't do nothing like that. Ah. I don't know. Oh shit, my screen did it again. I don't know what to fucking do. Alright, hold on. It's turning black. My screen's fucking up again. Oh shit.
Fayan just blacks out from anxiety.
Yeah, can you guys not hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Oh.
No, I can hear you. It's just well, you need to get
Okay.
yourself out of this scenario.
Yeah, I don't
So
know. Like my screen is like flickering. It's having a heart attack just like I am. No, she's just gonna try to hide near the trees while I figure out.
I fucking hate you. I'm gonna skin you alive.
Christ.
There is more than one way to skin a cat.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find every fucking way to skin you.
So, as Fayana just runs to this tree, after being blatantly seen, since there was no obscuring foliage whatsoever, and just moves to this tree again.
Can I move back into the tree line?
Surely can if you would like.
I would like to.
You're running away?
I would like to attempt to creep away.
You may attempt it. As far as you can tell, he seems to have spotted both of you.
Oh, both of us. Okay.
Did you see the spot check? You know your your DC.
Well, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna book it. That's what my character is for.
Awesome.
So, Bayana, as you move to the tree,
Sweet.
Melindus just runs off.
I fucking Usain Bolt my way out of there.
As he yells out, and by the time you recognize what Melindus is doing, this demon moves up to you, Fayana, and attempts to grab you.
Boy. Yeah, boy.
That's fine. I couldn't help you anyway.
I could do an evade, right?
He is trying to grapple you.
Yeah. Okay.
Escape artist.
Escape artist is what I need. Cool. Shit. I'm used. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's a
My
bad
worth
roll.
it. Roll, dude.
It's a bad roll. It's still a good number though.
Yeah.
As he attempts to grab you, and you expertly dodge out of the way as he, grabs above your head at this point. Fayana,
Yeah.
I need you to roll initiative.
Oh shit! My screen is flickering so
Did
badly.
this to yourself.
Oh god.
This to yourself.
Could have spoken up.
Shouldn't
but
say
this, boys and girls.
anything.
It's why we have rum.
Oh. Oh god, no, oh god, literally my screen is having a heart attack. I can't see anything.
Doesn't matter, you don't need to.
Yeah, like, can you check behind your thing, see if there's any
It's
cords?
actually starting to get me up. Okay, what the fuck? Hold on. Jesus Christ, what is... Hold on, I might have to restart my computer. Hold on.
Did you not listen to what Philip just said?
Yeah, try checking the
What-
cords in the back.
There's no cords.
It's a laptop.
It's a laptop.
Oh, it's a
There you
laptop.
It's a laptop.
There's the response.
gonna have to
you would
restart.
enjoyed.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have to restart, else this is gonna be my life. I'll be right back.
Her screen got as
Deserves
scared
it.
as I
Yeah.
am.
Fucker.
So,
In the meantime, as we walk through the woods in RP, about how good of a plan this was, because we just assume that
I'm really glad. I'm
No,
really glad Beyond
No,
went with Mel.
it's not even assume. It's like, oh yes, I can do the sneak. I will not speak up at all.
So I'm really glad Beyond went with Melandris. I was a little bit concerned about one of them going off on their own, in case something happened. But the two of them together, at least I'll be safe.
exactly, right?
So
So
Beyond's experienced huntress, used to stalking prey,
Mm-hmm.
moving quietly through the woods. Yeah, should be fun.
Yeah.
They'll both be
no
fun.
problem. Yeah, and then we also got to deal with, because if
Not
they do
even,
get
oh, let's
spotted,
draw him away from everything else.
They're-
No, let me get closer.
they're role-playing Adrian.
yeah. Yeah, so when we're dealing with, if they were to get spotted, what should we do? Should we play it off oh, guys, you ran off in front of us?
No. I mean,
There's nothing to do now other than go up there and try to talk.
Yeah.
if
And eventually, when that doesn't work,
we kill. And that's what we're here for. So he taps his axe on his hip. But yeah, if they do by some bizarre happenstance end up getting captured, then, well, fuck it. They were our scouts.
And they were preparing for us coming in a few days ago, so even if they do get captured and they know that something is at least up, they wouldn't really have enough time to get as prepared as they would have been. Yeah.
we've lost the element of surprise, but we'll go in the light plan to talk to them. Like, worst case scenario, they have a few more captives that we need to break out and rearm.
Yeah.
So it's around this time, like breaking through the brush and a huff, you see Melindus alone.
Melindus, did something happen?
Shit! And I fucking take off.
Lindis!
Where are you going?
I just shout, I shout spotted, and I just take off in a different direction away from them.
Don't just run off.
Where are you running off? What are you running off to?
Seems
Right.
Useless.
Apparently our presence has been
If anybody
announced.
else starts following him, then
Well,
I want you guys to get in, not get stuck.
So, weapons drawn, just walking up and being,
Yeah.
this is not bad.
pretty
What's your
much.
My staff out.
Oh, so we're actually
Sword and
fighting?
shield.
I mean,
We're actually just going in
No,
fighting?
we're just going
I
in
did-
weapons up.
No, if we're
Right, cool.
fighting.
keep the sword sheathed, shield out. I'm gonna keep my, I guess I'll go in with lance for now.
It's fine.
But,
Okay.
yeah, let's not have blades drawn just yet. Let's try and talk first.
Alright.
We may as well
Valid.
get a move on.
Okay, well, I say foul. I just might. I'm getting to the thing now, but Astron, Val Astron, whatever, would get out his whatchamacallit, his let's shade, was it shade? Yeah, his shade, the book, Dark Tome.
Why don't you
Alright.
stay in the back of our little contingent?
Me?
I mean,
Yes.
respecting him. Surely he should be in the front.
He should be in the front.
Akiyama and him in the front. Rakor, stay close so you can take a shot if they send one. And I'll just be off to one side. Not far off to one side, but yeah, I'll be nearby. As we approach the direction that Melendris went running away from.
Well, he was in the forest, right? We're just going down to the river
Yeah.
and then cross it.
Alright, so as you guys continue to move forward, we're going to take this time to take another break.
As we wait for Fiona.
So, thank you guys for watching. We'll be back here in about 10 to 15 minutes for the continuation of this week's episode. So, see you guys back then. Peace.
So first it was not knowing abilities.